One question I have for you, Mark. Have you seen Apple, the iPhone 9?
No.
Neither have I. But still a good question.
What up, guys? What up, people?
iPhone 8 model.
Why didn't they make the 8 just go directly to the 9? Like
that's true.
It was just 8 and be like a prank, and everybody wants the
straight
8
to 9. Yeah.
And then when they come out,
is
the only reason we came out with the 8 is
Fools,
straight
bitch.
to 9. Oh.
Is that it on the left?
Hey, what is up, guys? I'm PB.
It's smaller.
And yes, first things first, we have already made a video about all the things we think we know about iPhone 8. All the rumors all rounded up in one place. So the things we think we might know, the things we may not know.
Not the guy we saw.
Some really
yes.
stuff in there.
He's very famous with text.
This is taking it to the next level. So this is
he has it already.
But this is a model.
It's a model,
actual physical in-hand representation of all these leaks and rumors and everything we know about the next iPhone and what we're expecting of it. So this is something like what case manufacturers might get their hands on to start to design their iPhone 8 cases and start to prototype their iPhone accessories. This is all the physical dimensions and everything based on what we know. So thanks to Sonny Dixon again for helping us get our.
I heard, and I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna spend more than 10 seconds. I got 5 seconds left. I heard this one can teleport you into a plane.
Hands on this, but I figured I'd get a little bit more in depth with it since we actually have one now. So right off the bat, first thing you notice, of course, is the display, which has some really awesome edge-to-edge action, but also has some interesting top sensor protrusion going on coming down from the top. You may have seen this.
Oh wait, so they basically went with the Samsung
layout. A little bit of a silhouette developers found that represents the next iPhone.
Yeah.
And it has this indentation at the top for these front-facing sensors. It looks a little bit weird in the glyph, but seeing it in real life,
I don't like
this is what it would look like.
What is he seeing though? I'm not seeing
the cameras, where the camera buttons are and stuff. Why that little square?
There are 4 cameras.
It kind of wraps around that bar, around edges everywhere, which we have also yet to see in person. But obviously, if this is what it looks like, my biggest question is what Apple plans to do with the software. You know, will they put stuff.
That's my biggest problem. I'm going to tell you after.
Maybe battery to
we still
one
text
side,
people?
the signal strength to the other side, and then notifications.
Why 4 cameras? That's a very good question.
It'd be really interesting to see. But obviously, the bigger story with this model is literally the screen-to-body ratio. This has always been a weakness of the iPhone. It's 2017. Bezels are shrinking. The iPhone has had a massive forehead and chin, and even side bezels forever.
I like that.
iPhone 7 Plus.
It's all screen, dude. Why don't you
like the home button?
But it's still one of the biggest phone bodies on the market. This iPhone 8 model has what measures up to be a 5.7 to 5.8 inch diagonal, but in a smaller body. So this is a big deal for the modernization of iPhone design for sure. Smaller body, more handheld, more pocketable. So thanks to some After Effects magic, this is what the display on the front of the iPhone might look like when it's on with iOS 11.
No, that's After Effects. That's like
exactly
editing,
what
you know?
they do with the status bar.
It shows you what it might look like.
But you can see it gets a lot closer to that 2017 feeling of just holding a display
this is gonna be nicer.
in your hands.
All screen, dude.
Design, you know, getting closer to the corners. Of course,
I got scared.
That is a real one, dude.
Are kind of breaking their phones anyway.
That's a real freaking boa, bro.
Number one is the glass.
It's a boa.
That's a boa. I know
boa.
Have these metal backs, which of course feel and look super premium, but of course don't support wireless charging. Wireless charging doesn't work through metal. This iPhone 8 model has a glass back, very similar to what we've seen in Samsung phones.
Look
at
the difference, dude.
Note. So you can
the
support wireless charging, but keep the metal on the sides.
I like the glass back.
Premium feel.
So you cannot do wireless charging?
The other thing is the camera bump.
If it has a metal back.
Of course, still there. It's pretty big, but of course, this is what we've been seeing for months now in leaks about the new iPhone. New orientation for the camera sensors, flash in the middle, in between them.
Can we call
these new cameras get a spec bump to go with that big camera bump? And take some more awesome photos and videos.
Does it come with Katrina's number on there?
The power button.
If it does, I'm getting one, and you know I don't like Apple much.
Right.
I mean iPhone.
Which
is not
because
Apple.
Of the rumor that Apple might try to stick a fingerprint reader
in
the power button this year, since they couldn't get it to work under the display in time. But the most recent info.
Remember, it's not going to power up. It has no software on it.
So what will go all
it's a model.
3D facial recognition for unlocking your phone securely. Allegedly, that can be just as safe, if not more so, than a fingerprint. but you already know I'm going to be testing that. And then, yeah, just
can you become invisible?
Premium look and feel of this model.
Like press a button.
Way nicer than early renders, obviously, just like it ends up being every
Little
year.
girls' locker
The glass
rooms
even kind of has this 3D curve right at the edges, sort of melts into the side rails, so it's smooth around there. It's smooth to hold. But that is pretty much it. And honestly, this is as close as we're going to get to seeing the next iPhone, short of someone actually leaking the phone in person. But let me know what you think. Is this something you would rock?
I was being quiet because I'm very tech savvy. I wanted to pay attention to see what's gonna change, because I'm gonna tell you my problem. From the first iPhone to now, it's been the exact same thing all across the board. And that's my problem with Apple. With the iPhones, I should say. They tweaked the software, but the iOS has looked the exact same way from beginning to now. At the beginning, Samsungs were not that great, but man, once Samsung invented I think came out with the S4, the Galaxy S4, and now I got the S7 Edge. I still haven't gotten the S8 Plus because I don't see that much of a difference for me to get it. I'm waiting for maybe for the Note 8. If Apple really wants to come out with something amazing, they should reinvent the entire iOS.
I feel
make it look different. Yeah. Enough with them little squares. I mean, reinvent the whole game. I think that would be a game changer, and I might want to switch to iPhone. But until then, I'm staying with Samsung.
I think that you are going somewhere with this conversation, and
I know the Apple fans are gonna rip me off here.
It's a matter of taste. It's a matter of taste, it's a matter of the knowledge. You got the knowledge.
I still like you guys.
Yeah, I think I got some questions too. I mean, what can you do with this phone? Can you make things appear, things disappear? Can you make things longer?
That's true.
And things like that. People want stuff on the go, Mark.
Yeah.
People want stuff. People don't just want the same thing, the same routine.
Yeah.
You want to be able to.
Can it just you just press a button and then it microwaves the food for you?
Right.
Can it bring you, on your case, Rihanna? Can it bring you Rihanna you press a button and then Rihanna appears? Can it make you shut up?
One question I have for you, Mark. Have you seen Apple the iPhone 9?
No.
Neither have I. But still a good question. Another question I have for you. You know how the Apple logo has a piece missing?
Yeah,
why don't they talk about that missing piece?
That's true.
Why not that missing piece?
I thought about that a long time ago, but we've never talked about it.
Does it mean something?
Does it mean something?
So many questions, Mark. Yes. Why do we have 5 fingers?
Yes.
Why
do I wanna break the TV in front of me every time you talk?
Why do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
True. Why do we take long ass dumps?
Right.
There's a reason for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you ate a freaking foot long,
sure,
at Subway, it has to come out somehow.
So little time, man.
Thanks for watching. Leave us some comments. As always, don't forget to subscribe, share, thumbs up, and we see you next time.
Peace.